I worked in brokerage operations for over 20 years, and this is a personal confession. I had this thing where I love to visit open houses. Well, I still do. This may sound a little crazy, and it probably falls into the agent experiment category, like in the video, agents don't answer their phones, and what I did with the Zillow account reps. Anyway, if I'm out and about and have the time and see a sign, I like to drop in on random open houses. I like to experience the agent behavior more than I like to see the home itself. Now, it's usually in the city I live in, yet I've gone to dozens and dozens of open houses while on vacation in places all over North America. Here's my conclusion, my opinion. So many agents, as in the majority, fail to nail the first 30 seconds of engagement with someone who walks in the door. Now, I know people can be standoffish and intimidating, yet if they walk into an open house, they're already accepting that they will most likely encounter a person who will very likely talk to them and maybe even ask a few questions. If you follow this channel, you know what I believe is possible. Everyone, as in every person who walks into an open house, has the answers you are seeking and will most times give up their position and or motivation if you, as the agent, simply ask the right questions. In my experiences, as in maybe 80% of the time, the open house agent is merely a host/security guard. They're friendly and nice, they invite me to look around or give me a brochure, and that's all great. By the way, I'm not there under any false pretenses. Now, I'm not voluntarily giving up information, however, I'm not withholding it either if I'm asked a direct question. I've visited way too many open houses where I've waited around, seeked out the agent, and prompted them multiple times, trying to get them to ask me a question, any question, and it doesn't happen. This is unfortunate because how much opportunity are so many agents not receiving because they fail to do something so simple as ask logical and forwardly progressing questions. When you are skilled at communicating and know the highest purpose of an open house is to meet new people and get to their motivation level as quickly as possible, is when you start to see exponential results. I mean, why would you want to give up 3 or 4 hours on a weekend just to keep the seller happy when there's so much opportunity to connect with and have a good chance of earning new clients? Let me give you one of my favorite examples of nailing the first 30 seconds. I was on vacation in Hilton Head, South Carolina, driving a rental car, wearing a t-shirt, baseball cap, sunglasses, flip-flops, and I see this open house sign on the corner. I pull in and walk up to the home. This nice agent opens the door and says, "Thanks for stopping by," as I step inside. She says, "What are you out doing today?" I say, "Going to the beach." She says, "Do you live close by?" I say, "No, I'm on vacation." She asks, "I'm curious, what industry are you in?" I say, "Real estate." She says, "Commercial, residential, or investment?" I say, "I own a real estate brokerage." She says, "That's great. Are you checking out the area to possibly invest?" I say, "Not really. I'm on vacation, and when I travel, I like to visit open houses." She says, "Can I ask, do you have a referral agent you work with here?" I say, "Not necessarily." She says, "Well, maybe moving forward, I could be that person." Let me pause right there. Now, we are still in the foyer of this townhome, and we're 30 seconds into our conversation. She's asking the simplest of questions, such as, "What are you out doing today?" and "Do you live close by?" This agent was highly skilled at communication and a master of asking the right questions. She identified my situation, my position, and my motivation all in the first 30 seconds. That's how an agent should hold an open house. She went on to take my information, and to this day, I'm on her email list. Let me also say, She was not robotic or scripted. All of her questions were sincere, and her mannerisms and tonality were caring and completely natural. Nothing felt weird or salesy. In fact, what happened about 2 minutes later is another couple came in, and I listened to her take them through a similar sequence of questions. Within the first minute, she learned that they were there on vacation from New York City, checking out the area for a retirement home. I didn't stick around, but if that couple did not have representation, I can strongly assume this agent ended up working with them. This is how influential communication and persuasive questioning work. It doesn't have to be awkward or feel impersonal. The people we encounter have the answers, and they're willing to share them if we only have the skills to ask effective questions. At the end of the day, I want the best for you. So let me ask, what could you do to nail the first 30 seconds of engagement at your next open house?